Hey there, Libra. Libra, this is your collective general reading for January 13th through the 20th. All right, so I have some new decks for you, actually. So I hope you consider yourselves lucky. I hope you're feeling lucky. I hope you're feeling fresh and happy starting this new year. Wanted to announce my 2026 readings are being offered until the 15th. After that, I am closing that down. I'll still have up a 3 questions tarot offering and the Tarot Plus coaching for you as well if you're interested. That is a live session. Okay. All right. And as you know, I am a life coach. I'm going to be a little bit busier soon. I will be working on some soccer projects. So it's a World Cup here. So yeah, so it's going to be a little bit busy soon. So yeah, please book at icanbecoaching.com if you're interested in tarot or life coaching sessions. Yeah, check it out. All right. Wow, I am feeling your energy and it is thoughtful. If this is this is your reading, you are heavy in your thoughts, and I'm wondering what is going on there. Let's get into it, please. So, collectively speaking, what is going on in your love life right now? Well, you're coming off of a celebratory season, so this makes sense. Or maybe someone's celebrating around you, maybe something at work, maybe a public acknowledgement of some sort. Maybe something else. Okay, so you're in a situation, relationship, where divine timing is at play. There could be an ex in the mix. Or this could be a fresh kind of separation. We'll see. What else, Spirit? What else is going on for Libra? Someone is wearing a mask. There are hidden motives. Someone's concealing something, maybe outright lying about their feelings or lack thereof for you. I'm not sure. I just split the deck and I saw friends and also, shoot, I forgot what the other card was. Hold on a sec. Let's see what it is. This one just kind of fell out. Well, Liquid Courage flipped out. This is a new deck. So let's see what else is going on. And some of these newer decks, wow, they're so they're coated so heavily. They're really overly slippery. All right, so what else is going on for me? Wow, Libras, it's a lot of cards, Spirit. I'll just take the ones that seem like you want. All right, you may be in the process of healing from, whatever. Okay, so friends really wanted to come out. I don't know if this is someone pretending to be a friend because mask has come out already, disguise, lying, or someone who says they are just friends or they want to stay friends. You're undergoing some sort of heartbreak season after a party. Maybe you guys broke up at a party. Maybe you had a talk at a party. I am getting that a little bit here. Let's just be friends is something that, right? I too despise that phrase because it's so, it's unfortunately a little bit demeaning, right? To be told that, yeah, and I split the deck and again, I see breakup. Okay, so this is about a fresh breakup, I believe. Now, the mask that could be being worn, it could be a let's just be friends or let's just stay friends or let's try to go back to being friends or let's give it some time. I don't know. I do see a lot of indications that you are trying to heal from that breakup. Maybe friends are in the mix trying to help you through this breakup period. All right. How are you feeling? What's going on? Let's talk a little bit about your current energy, what this former relationship was meant to bring out in you, and then we'll look at your person on the other side, okay? So these are your cards. Feeling a wave of emotions. I really don't see, so, oh my God, friends came up again. All right, so there is something about this that is heavy with the friendship, okay? Did friends get involved? Are you trying to stay friends? Were you friends trying to move on to being something more? And did it not work? You know, on your friend's side, I'm putting this card that I just saw on your friend's side. I just said friend. On your person's side, anger management. Maybe someone's working on their anger management. I want to put this on your side of this reading, wave of emotions. So I do feel like you are someone naturally balanced, but you were trying to learn how to be more temperate regarding your emotions. Heartbroken. All right. So yes, again, fresh off of a heartbreak, putting that on your side. Let's get another card for your person. Wow, that almost came out. Did not. Okay. And it flew right. Masculine energy and move on. Both of them wanted to stay on their side, by the way. Okay. Maybe this is a masculine energy that you're trying, that you have recently broken up with. Maybe it is someone in their masculine energy. All my readings are non-gendered, okay? So, let's see. Shadow self. Overthinking. Wow, quite a few cards. I think that the person on your mind revealed a lot about their shadow self to you. They may not see it. They seem like someone who is unawakened. You, perhaps, are trying to say less when it comes to conflict. However, I do feel this is your energy, overthinking, and spiritual bath. Again, I actually feel this is something that Spirit would like both of you to do, but I will put it on your side of this reading. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else can you tell me? Okay. Anxiety. It's landed squarely in the middle, by the way. So I think both of you are currently experiencing a little bit of anxiety. Maybe you were daydreaming about this person, what transpired, the ending, more than the joy. And let's see, anxiety. Why? Okay, guys. You are potentially seeing signs and synchronicities about the person on your mind. Really, I have so many cards out now that explain what's going on with this pretty recent breakup. You're feeling a wave of emotions. Perhaps you are overthinking. You are trying to stay quiet and say less, speak less, but you are heartbroken. Asking yourself why things happen the way they happened, and maybe you are experiencing a lot of sleepless nights with anxiety in the mix. Okay, so if this doesn't reflect what you are going through, I would suggest a different reading, because I am going to delve a lot deeper into the situation that we've uncovered so far. The person on your mind, for those of you who resonate with this, dealing with a lot of anger. And you know what? I told you at the beginning of this reading, I was feeling your overthinking. What happened, right? They could be, again, a masculine energy. I don't have any signs yet. I want to tell you right away that overthinking, anxiety, that kind of thing, it only makes it worse for you. So if you have any rituals that help you get you out of your head, you're very much in your head. Like I have a headache, actually. whether it's exercise, spending time with your animals, or going out into nature. Sorry, that was really loud. Talking to friends and real friends and family, maybe journaling, maybe reading, maybe cooking, maybe even cleaning. I don't know where that came from. I mean, for me, it does actually. Yeah, I love cleaning. I clean every day. Virgo rising. So, okay. Wow, I have been getting this in so many readings lately. Third party situation could be your situation, doesn't have to be. If you don't already know about it, I am not telling you something new, okay? You must already resonate with this. So a third party could be another person, it could be work, it could be family, could be friends, could be toxic situations, could be addictions. Honestly, anything that really takes away from your relationship, from the growth of it, from ascension, into union. Ghosted, you, or I think it's you who has been ghosted. Maybe you're ghosting your person. I just want you to know someone's watching you. My dad used to sing me that song just to be funny because he knew it scared me, but I always feel like somebody's watching me. He would always sing that to me when I was a kid, like just to freak me out. I think he sang good songs too. Aries. All right, maybe you're dealing with an Aries. Okay. Hey. All right. What else? The white flag of surrender did just pop up. Shows me that this situation has been surrendered, at least for now. We saw divine timing in the mix. Could be. Boy. This situation, this relationship, you guys were destined to meet, okay? It was impossible to avoid. And perhaps you guys met during an important life-altering event. Sorry, I go quiet to try to listen to my guides and your guides. The moment I laid eyes on you, I knew. I can't explain how I felt, but I knew I was meant to find you. This is your person. This is how they felt. This is how you felt when you guys met. Now, ego played heavy into the breakup, and perhaps someone was thinking too much about what other people were thinking. I really feel like, friends, friends sometimes, they mean well, right, on both sides, but sometimes actually all the time, I would say, they don't know everything that's going on. So especially when it comes to like twin flame or deep soul mate level connections where there are karmic lessons to be learned, and ascension and wound healing is important. Wow, your head must hurt so much because friends cannot understand completely what you guys are going through from both angles. So both of you were brought together in order to shed light on some wounds that haven't yet been healed but need to be healed for you, for your soul to really fulfill its purpose, life purpose, right? For you to really find self-love, that's a big one, and heal those wounds that have been probably just like glossed over by your own mind, right? Probably by friends too and family to try to protect you. All right, so wow, something about friends here. Destiny, we already talked about faithful encounters. So this connection, as painful as it has been for some of you, I feel the heartbreak is fresh. And I like, you know how your nose gets a little bit stuffy when you cry? And I'm feeling that. So some of you are still shedding tears, and I empathize with that. Those sleepless nights are really difficult. If you do have pets, that helps a lot. Sleeping with them, in your bed, like They're protectors, you know, they're our guardians. They're helping us. They're emotional regulators. All right, so what is your energy towards the person on your mind, Libra? Ace of Swords. Well, you see things very clearly. There was indeed a tower moment at the back of the deck. I don't want to delve too far into that. I know how you're feeling. I think you're very deeply hurt, and I'm not going to be surprised if the Ten of Swords or the Five of Swords or both of them come out. What about the person on your mind? What is their energy towards you at this time? Oh God. Well, the Three of Swords came out on their side. Look, childhood wounds were something that was uncovered for them. So they got hidden enemy, meaning, yeah, their feelings, they're hiding their feelings right now. Overall, hermit energy, separate from you right now. Could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. I want you to know they are deeply heartbroken still, regardless. Now, they are trying very hard. They're at a crossroads. They're trying hard to make a decision and move forward. I don't know if they're dealing with their childhood. Innocence card is not really about innocence, right? Maybe it could be. Maybe they see you as being innocent in the whole thing. Or they see you actively working on your childhood wounds. Maybe they are actively working on their childhood wounds. That would be great. Wouldn't that be ideal? Right? But that doesn't always happen. And even when the process starts for some people, you cannot control whether they actually follow through, right? They could just try to speed ahead and move on. It's never something that I recommend, but a lot of people do that. It's easier than working on yourself. Okay, what are your feelings for the person on your mind, Libra? What are your feelings? Eight of Swords at the back. Oof, Page of Swords behind it. Maybe you're watching them online. You saw them as a divine partner. I see that. You do kind of see them and think maybe I want to try giving a small peace offering, a small offering of some sort. Do you want to check in? Page of Pentacles. I'm shaking my head because I don't know that that's a good idea at this point. We'll see what Spirit says. What about the person on your mind? How are they feeling about you? What is Libra's person feeling? Gosh, I'm sorry, guys. Hidden enemy. It came out again. It's really... Now, behind that, it's like, I see the love, but do not trust it yet. Page of Cups. All right, Spirit, clarify. Why are they feeling... I mean, it's so funny that it's not funny, but this kind of flipped while I was trying to shuffle the Energy Vampire card. Ooh, they see your light. They see your light and they miss it. Tell me more. Why? What is behind this hidden enemy card that Libra's person is showing towards their feelings and energy towards Libra? I do see third party. Queen of Swords. Maybe this person is person that you're dealing with could be very cerebral as well. You are, I know that. But they might be too, to the point where they don't show their feelings. You know, we have the Queen of Swords back here. Could be an air sign, another air sign, a Gemini perhaps, maybe Aquarius. They want to rush. They want to rush ahead, right? The Knight of Swords is back here. Now, they see you as someone who is this King of Pentacles energy. That's someone who has their ish together, right? Say that. One of you might say that. Stable provider. You don't have to be masculine here. It's just more the energy. So someone who's temperate, and I actually feel that for you right now. With the Hierophant, there could have been a solid foundation for a marriage or something legally binding, contractual in nature between the two of you. Maybe you guys were working on a project together, but I do feel like this Three of Pentacles, and I will clarify. It's either they want to work with you and that's their secret. Maybe you guys are working on something that has to be completed, or there's another person in the mix. I do want to clarify. Spirit, can you show us, for those who resonate, is the reason that Libra's person wants to work with them or come towards them because there might be another person in the mix and they kind of want to keep that hidden. Yeah, you know, it's just because they are like speedy people. They are rushing because they're rushing through life, the Chariot, because they have a choice to make here. Two of Wands, and they're like, I think they see you as the easy choice. Does that make sense? Because maybe you really are innocent and in nature and sweet and kind. And maybe they think you are slightly naive. I've never thought of Libras in that light, but I don't know who you were dealing with. I really want to know more. So I'm going to ask, okay. So, because I don't want to be like, yeah, this person wants to work things out. And then you try to go work things out and you're like, wait, they're an energy vampire. They're narcissistic. They're this, they're that. Spirit, what is the nature of Libra's person? The true nature of the person on Libra's mind? This came reversed. So maybe there was a health concern that is receding. I got Divine Masculine. Oh, there's a lot of lust energy here. Could be a twin flame right behind that. I see twin flame. Yeah, so legal matters might be something that are pressing on them right now. Wow, okay. False narrative. Conflict, the true nature, unfortunately, the two things that are standing out to me the most here are conflict and confusion. False narrative. This might be someone that's trying to spin a yarn for you, create a false narrative, or they're being misguided by others. Maybe others, like their friends, have played a role. Man, my head really hurts from this reading. I don't know what. Maybe it's your friend. I keep saying that. Your person's energy. Someone out there is like that whole Friends to Lovers and Back Again song. I don't even know what that song is, but that line sticks with me. Okay, Spirit, tell me more about what Libra's like. There was a commitment here. You were deeply committed. Maybe one of you is a reader out there. Maybe you're listening to readings like mine. Your energy seems very clean. Your person sees you. Okay, actually show me. How does Libra's person see Libra, Spirit? Hello, King of Pentacles. You are very abundant indeed. They see you as someone very, I don't know if you have a lot of money or what. Yeah, they're like, yo, I'm in a relationship. I want to be back in a relationship. Yeah, I get it, but you're coming at Libra with a little bit of a weird vibe. I don't like it for my Libras out there. All right, Spirit, let's finally get into some advice, okay? What is your advice for Libra? Here's a healing energy that you have. You have the Star and Three of Wands and Magician. My goodness. Apparently you can get and do whatever you want to do. And Strength at the back of the deck. Star, Three of Wands, and the Magician. I see you, and Spirit sees you as someone who is very healing towards others. And you yourself are, we had that card already, right? The healing card. You're moving towards whatever you want. You can manifest and create your own destiny. You are someone who apparently does not need advice because you're well on your way. You know, you could teach a masterclass in how to move past the Three of Swords. I don't know where that came from. Somebody out there. I don't know. Is that really true? Because I did get that heartbreak card for you. So let's ask Spirit, should Libra move on with their life or try to heal the situation with their past person? When it comes to love, what is the advice? Decision time. Okay. Man, I just had a feeling that Three of Swords was going to come out. And guess who I see at the back? Friends or third party. So, you know, here's the thing. I would say this doesn't feel like you should go towards the past. I see the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. So that's you, you know, weighing out these options. What do I do? What do I do? I can do anything. The Three of Swords. That's where you were, right? Spirit will show you something new soon, a new opportunity. Maybe you do get a chance to communicate with your former person. Maybe this is someone else. You could go towards that with the Knight of Swords energy. Your person came out, your former person, excuse me, came out as the Knight of Swords before. That's a rushing kind of energy, right? But I think overall, what I see here is you really needing to move past this Three of Swords and embracing your next opportunity in love. Spirit, what would happen if Libra, what would most likely happen if Libra were to go back towards their person, their previous person, and try to heal things? What would that outcome be? There's a repeat. You know, I think that you might be a little bit limited in your feelings. That was a repeat reading, actually, that I just saw. And you'd end up, yeah. So I think that cycle would, if you tried to do that, you would be left feeling unfulfilled. The Five of Cups is back here saying there's grief back there. And it would repeat. And that happens a lot for people. The Hermit, you might have to go back within, deal with the confusion that would result as that would come as a result of trying to reconcile with someone who's not healed. Your person is not healed. Okay, what about new love? Should Libra try to move forward and manifest whatever they want? What is in their love forecast? I do see Page of Cups. You're going to have options. You're going to have options. Spirit is showing that it's not going to be easy. You are going to feel you're heartbroken. You are going to feel that energy. But the Page of Cups is new love. Page of Cups is an offer. Page of Cups is sweet tenderness. You know, maybe even the person from your past coming back towards you with an apology. Could happen. I am seeing options, but I am also seeing that you do have to be resolute in moving forward and holding on to your possibilities. Like the Four of Pentacles is out here, and it's telling me that you're gonna be a little bit more guarded. You might not share your feelings so much, your heart. You're gonna protect your heart more. You're gonna be more watchful, I think is the word, over who you share your energy with, your time with. Tell me about the person that Libra will meet, the new love. What will they be like? Okay. Could be a King of Cups. So that's someone who's emotionally very mature. They don't, I bet you like you, they don't like shout out passionate poems, you know, in the middle of the night. They're not going to sing to you. They're not going to like dance the tango and be just very demonstrative, but they are going to be not cheating. They are going to be loyal. They are going to be honest. They are going to be protective of you and cherish the love that you have. And yes, this is going to be a new opportunity that the universe is going to bring you. Someone mature. I think that's what you deserve. Someone who is also intuitive and who's been through, I think, similar experiences. You might have that in common. You might have the betrayal thing in common. And you know what? I didn't even see betrayal, but I said it. Yeah. Death and endings and transformation. You will have a choice here. You must walk away. What is it that you are walking away from? Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. You need to walk away from whatever reverberations there are from this third-party dynamic. I'm going to switch decks, and yeah, I want to see timing-wise when this new love may present itself. Wow, that was really fast. Be patient. Okay, thank you for that, Spirit. Let's see. New love for Libra. Or reconciliation with that person, I guess. Not yet. Be patient and not yet. Whoa, okay. Thanks. Anything else? All right, December. That's why, because it's a little bit of a ways away for some of you. For others, who knows? Everyone's on a different timeline, so I don't really love using these timing decks, but I do it. I do it for you, for those who are like itching to know what might, who or when, how, etc. Okay. Last bit of advice for Libras who are not satisfied with what I've already said. Yeah, let that ending ensue. Five of Cups. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye to the Five of Cups. It's time for you to move beyond the grief and realize that, I'm like, where are these cups? Okay. There are 3 cups, right, that are empty and gone, and you are in mourning, but there are 2. There are 2 still standing. There are 2 still open possibilities that, man, 3 of Cups. There are 2, and these could be opportunities and people that you haven't even looked at yet. They could be there already. Man, this third party energy is like, it's just, it's too many. Like Three of Pentacles in reverse this time. Queen of Wands, another third party indicator. I'm sorry, like that, you know, you do deserve better. You do deserve better. Everyone deserves better. Seriously. All right, Spirit. Let's see. Can you give my Libras who are still watching this miraculously some advice about their career and finances for this week? All right. Six of Coins. That's so great. So your work situation is going swimmingly. This is like Spirit saying, yes, they're working, and whoever they're working towards or whatever they're working towards is reciprocating energy in the form of pay, like adequate pay. That is coming for you. For those of you who are not currently satisfied in their career, what do you advise they do? The Empress. Man, it's really saying this pause in, if you are, actually, I feel like this might be for those of you who are not employed right now, because this comes as a pause. Maybe you have investments that are in play. Maybe for others, this is a pause period for you to really go within and find something that feels like it feeds your soul purpose, your passion, gives you a sense of nourishment even. I know I sound kind of crazy. Oh, work is nourishment, but I actually have always believed that. I've had quite a few different careers now, and I try really hard to nourish my soul with my job because you spend so much time there. I mean, why would you want to do something that, yeah, maybe some of you need to, so I'll finish my other sentence. Why would you want to spend time, so much of your day, doing something that leaves you feeling achingly empty? Not everyone has that. It's kind of a privilege, right, for me to say that. Not everyone has that ability, but if you do have the opportunity and the chance, and sure, you make some sacrifices, but in the end, you're ultimately satisfied. Why not? Three of Cups. Spend time with friends and colleagues. Network. Yeah, you will find something. You have options. Spirit's again showing the Seven of Cups. All right, so I think that my last question will be about your former person. If you're still thinking about them, Libra, we're going back to love. Will they act towards Libra this week or in the coming couple weeks, like this month? That's interesting. No, they won't. And I do see the Five of Swords at the back here saying that if they were, there would be conflict. But what they are right now dealing with, again, I get the indication this could be a Gemini, King of Swords, or another air sign. Like you, maybe a Libra. I don't know, actually. King of Swords and Six of Swords. This person is like using their mental fortitude and clarity to walk away and go towards calmer waters. If they were to come towards you, okay, that would mean they're coming towards you with a desire to extinguish the flames, extinguish the flames of the previous conflict. And you know, maybe that's what you're looking for. If you're looking for a King of Swords, okay, someone who's a King of Swords, someone who's more cerebral, more intellectual, more mentally focused, not very well versed in matters of love, I will say. Like, you know, when someone says all the right words, but you know that they don't actually feel it, like if you're one of those people that needs that emotional charge, right? Emotional fulfillment, who likes talking about feelings, forget it. This person, I have had no indication that they are someone who can navigate those emotional waters. You will be swimming with yourself and they will let you drown. I'm not even kidding. I don't know where that came from. Spirit, your spirit team is telling you. End that cycle. If you want someone who will dive in, right, and help you swim, should something happen, maybe you get entangled in kelp or something. If you want someone like that will be like, let me get in there and help you, wait for the next person. Wait for your King of Cups, a King of Swords. They're gonna be like shouting from the shoreline, right, and telling you what to do. They'll be like, you should swim like this. Why are you swimming like that? You know, and you can do it yourself. Does that make sense? I hope that analogy helped. All right. Well, thank you so much, Libras. I am so appreciative that you allowed me to talk for like 41 minutes and you actually stayed. Okay. I will see you in about a week. All right. Take care.